Taurus, and welcome to your new moon reading. The new moon is in Cancer. Cancer is a very emotional sign. So those of you who aren't interested in being in your emotions, or you don't like to sit with your emotions, well, this is probably the time that you'll probably have to do it. We'll see. Okay, so if you want to know how I do readings, how I look into the energy, about the sun, moons, and rising signs, and how these energies can be reversed, and what happens if it's not resonating with me, and all those great things, you can go into the July reading for Taurus, which is in the description box down below, and that talks about all about that. And it's a longer video, and then it also gives you a reading, and then after the reading for July, I recommend crystals and oils, and then we do a releasing of trapped emotions at the end of that video. Okay? So today we're going to look at the new moon energy, and what I'm finding already is that it has to do with authenticity and integrity. So there's truths being seen, truths being told. It's going to open up doors. Those doors, we don't know what those doors are yet. We'll take a look at it today, right now, and find out what doors are going to be opening for you, because new moons are new beginnings. Full moons are when things become illuminated really big, okay? But I do feel like some people are finding out secrets in this one, because truth is such a big thing that we're looking at for this. All right, so Taurus, let's take a look at what is going on with you. I want to thank everybody who supported this channel with the likes, subscribes, the donations. There is a donation link in the description box down below for those people who want to do that. I'm so appreciative of people who watch these videos, people who watch ads for me, and who buy the things from Amazon that are in my description box down below. All of those great things are very supportive to the channel, and I just want to thank everybody who's here that's brand new and giving me a chance. I appreciate that too. All right, so we're going to look at, I'm only accepting the highest and best truth for the Taurus Collective's highest and best good, bringing forth the most accurate answers. We want to know what energy Taurus is in. We want to know what past issues we're dealing with, what's the future, what's the present issue, and then what's going to be this outcome. What doors are opening? What emotions are we going to move through? What are we looking at, right? Give us some guidance. So we're looking at the Taurus window. So you can look at any other sign. I forgot to tell Libra that, and I forgot to tell the other Scorpio that, but you can look at any other sign, because the energy, if you notice, if you talk to your friends, you'll go, oh my gosh, that's happening to me too. It just looks a little different. Yeah, the energy is the same on the planet for all of us. But when we look through it in a different window, then it kind of just happens differently for us, okay? All right, so what is happening with Taurus? So Taurus, we are planning for the future. That's what you're doing during this new moon, which is great. You can get out a piece of paper and a pen and write down all of the wonderful things that you want, because this would be the time to do that, okay? All right, so let's see what energy you're in, Taurus. Oh, this is beautiful. So you're in the Ace of Cups. I love it. Wonderful card. This is a gift of love. You're wanting to give your love. You want to get love. You're looking at relationships. You're becoming... So here's the funny thing, is I was talking about you not wanting to be emotional, but it looks to me like you might be wanting to enjoy these emotional love, like these love emotions, right? And you might be feeling really creative as well. And then this is actually a card where, like, your life, you just feel like in your life that everything is going so well. I think that's from, I can't remember the movie that's from, but yeah, you just feel like that. You feel very boisterous and happy about what's going on, and this is good because you've been in great energy all year, and then like the Mercury retrograde was pretty, it wasn't fun, but we're going back into really good energy, so this is beautiful. Let's see what was going on in your childhood that might be coming up for you. Okay, so I'm going to dive into this a little bit more, because it's saying that you're not done with it and you haven't let it go. So there's something in your childhood that you have not let go, whether it's a person or it's a thing or an emotion or experience, something you didn't let go or you haven't fully resolved. Let's find this out a little bit, and we'll see how it's coming up in the present as well. But let's see if we can find out. So what happened in Taurus's life, either in childhood or just in the past, they're not able to let go. What is this energy? Okay. Okay, interesting. It's something that made you really happy and that you really wanted. Okay? All right, so here we go. In the past, you felt like you fought for something. You felt like you put a lot of energy into something. You feel like it could have been a relationship. It could have been, I don't know, it could have been anything. But you're feeling like whatever it was made you happy and you haven't been able to let it go. And it's resurfacing for some reason for you. I feel like around this thing right here that made you really happy is you felt that maybe you were being deceptive or you took on some blame or something like that. Maybe you felt like lower self-esteem around this person or around this issue where, this could go either way, but I'm really feeling like you felt like you did something maybe not right, and you've kind of felt like guilt from that. I don't normally get that from that card, but I definitely am feeling that energy. And you knew that this relationship, I'm feeling like it's a relationship. You felt like if you could have this person or if you could make it work, even though this horrible thing happened, and it could be deception, but I'm feeling like it might just be just something happened. And you're like, oh, but if I can probably make that better, right? And you tried, and yeah, and I guess it didn't work out, I guess, or I don't know what happened, but you went on with your life and you made something of your life anyway, even though you felt a strong connection in this way. You said, you know what, I'm gonna just move on with my life and just see what happens, and your life went really well. So it's not like you're not upset about your life or anything like that. I think like it's just coming up again for you because it's something that was unfinished. There's unfinished business that you never fully finished. And I think that is what's coming up for this new moon for you so that you can finally finish whatever's going on. So let's see what's happening in the present. So in the present, this could be a male or female, but somebody doesn't know the truth. So either you don't know the truth or you have not told the truth to someone. But somebody doesn't know the truth. And through your life experience, you know that the truth always makes everything better. It's just kind of scary to tell the truth. It's kind of scary to take that risk. And you know it's a wise thing to do. And you know that, like, looking at the bigger picture, that this would be the best thing for the adversity that you guys went through, for you just to lay out the truth and have it be out there and just see what happens, okay? I'm going to go ahead and dive into that a little bit more. So it's either you, Taurus, or the truth is coming for you. Somebody wants to tell you the truth, or you want to tell someone the truth. Or you want to know the truth. Like sometimes you just know things, and you're like, I know something. Like maybe you're like, I know that person really likes me. Or I want that person to know that I really like them, Something like that, where you feel like, I wonder what would happen if everybody knew the truth. That's really cool. Okay, so let's see. Tell me a little bit more about this truth that needs the truth be told. Okay, it's about leaving someone out in the cold and lots of anxiety and knowing, and you want to rush in, or somebody wants to rush in and make it work. This is interesting. Okay, so let's see, Taurus. Let's dive through this a little bit more. Okay, so what I'm seeing is the truth that needs to be told is that someone was left out in the cold. Someone feels like they were left out in the cold. It caused a lot of anxiety inside of the relationship. Somebody feels like they were just left. And so you're like, it caused a lot of anxiety, probably between both people. And you always felt that there was a higher connection, but it just never was able to be fulfilled. Like you always knew that this was a soul connection. This was deeper than just friends. This was deeper than, this is deeper than something like, is this my twin flame? This person, I can't get this person out of my mind. This person is amazing. And it's very interesting because you just know it's a deeper connection, but you guys have never talked about it. You guys have never expressed yourself you've never expressed it to yourselves. And so that's why it's coming up again during this full moon. So you might be thinking about somebody that you don't normally think about, or maybe even thinking about this person for a while. But you know this is a triumphant thing. You know that if you just speak your truth, both of you, that you will triumph over these feelings. And you want to do it super fast. Like you want to come charging in, but you know it's going to take some work. And so that maybe that's the reservation, is that you know it needs to build over time. And this isn't something that you can just go, hey, let's do this, because life is life. And you're like, well, but, life has gone on. Remember, I made myself happy. And maybe this person made themselves happy. And it's like, but you know what? I really feel like there's a deep connection. And I hate that we don't talk. And I hate that we don't have anything to do with each other. And I just have this longing for this person. All right, what's the outcome? Wow. The outcome is it's no longer going to be inside. It's no longer going to be hidden, the truth inside. You're going to be able to shine that light. So instead of following the light, it's like you are the light. So the light of truth. Let's get into that Hermit card a little bit more. So the Hermit card is when you go inside, and this is saying, no, this is going to be on the outside. Like the truth is going to be revealed. It's going to be told. Someone deserves the truth, and you guys could have a really connected, awesome relationship if you just share the truth. There's nothing wrong with the truth. The truth is awesome. Okay, let's see. Okay. Someone was feeling like, so the Hermit. The Hermit is someone who just didn't have the self-esteem to do it. Someone was feeling like they couldn't do it. But they're getting this energy of the Page of Swords, which is, the Page of Swords is like, here I come to save the day with the truth. You know what I mean? So the Page of Swords is like, this person has the intelligence to say what they want to say now, where they never had the not that you didn't have the intelligence, but you didn't have the right logical explanation for what you were feeling. All you knew is you felt a certain way, and it was really big, and it was heavenly guided, and and you just wanted to be with this person. But I feel like what's going to happen here is that the way you're going to communicate is going to be very open, and like, okay, so this is what I feel. So it's almost like if you called maybe like a long lost lover or something, and you're like, hey, how are you doing? And you kind of build a relationship. And then after you build a relationship for a little bit, it's like you just tell them, like, hey, I've always thought really highly of you. And I always thought that we were going to be together. Like, even though I was with other people, I always had this like thing in my heart where I thought we were going to be together. Like it was going to be me and you. And it's just expressing your truth. And even if it doesn't go anywhere, at least you told each other what the truth is. Because you might find that person says the same thing. I always thought that too. And even if you guys are in relationships right now, you can still tell each other the truth. It's not like you're going to have this obsessive thing where, I don't know. I'm thinking of basic instinct, It's not like you're going to do that. It's not like you're going to, if you're in relationships, it's not like you're going to cheat on your person, and you might feel like you want to, but I mean, if you're older and you're more adult-like, you're probably not going to do something like that. But life always changes, and then at least if that person knows, or then when life changes, then you can say, would you like to try this? You know what I mean? So that's really cool, because I'm feeling like you guys are both going to read your lives and talk about your lives and say, remember when this happened? Gosh, I'm really sorry about that. Remember when this happened? I really thought that it was this. And there's going to be a lot of good truth that comes out of that. And I think you're going to feel really good about it. All right. Well, if you like this reading or entertained in some way, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell this way you get notified as soon as I post something new. Bye, Taurus.